Hi guys, welcome to this review. Today I wanted to review something called memberskit. Now, if you've been online for any amount of time, you've probably heard that one of the best products that you should create is a recurring membership. Why? Because, well, everything has gone to the membership or subscription model. You think about Netflix, you think about Prime, it's all membership. It's all that you sign up and a lot of the times you forget to cancel your membership. It rolls into the next month and then you forget to cancel it. So businesses know that this model works because the more people forget, the more money that they make. But we're not talking about building memberships that people will forget to cancel. We're talking about building really good low ticket memberships. Now by low ticket I mean something like $9.99 a month. But there's been a big problem that trying to build a membership site up to this point has been really difficult. Why? You either get your own membership script that you have to install, you have to be able to configure it, or you get something that integrates, in inverted commas, with WordPress. But then WordPress causes problems for you when the WordPress core files update and the membership script doesn't work. And then there's configurations. And then there's like so many different things that you need to do. When I saw that Brett, a really good programmer, had brought out a system called memberskit, I said, I have to have a look at this. And I have to say, he brought it out because he saw all of the issues and the challenges with the current membership setups. So I decided I had to check this out, and I have to say it is fantastic. I have built membership sites quicker than I ever did before. So let me just reduce myself here. I'm inside my memberskit account. You can see my name up here. And if I click here on memberships, you will see all the memberships that I've built or I am building. So at the moment, I have this 12-month self-help membership, and I have this mastermind one-on-one and the 4-week success coaching completed. So everything is stored on his server. So that might be the first thing that people are a little bit worried about. What happens if something happens to Brett? Well, Brett has been online since 2014, I believe it is. And honestly, he is one of the good guys. He can be a bit tough at times and he can be really short with people, but he's one of the good guys. And, you know, he runs his business with these membership sites as well. So for the foreseeable future, I don't see him going anywhere. So what I do here is, well, if I just go into this membership here, I click on the little icon to edit, and these are all my membership pages. So for example, if I go in here, I see my membership page is very, very simple. What I have is I have a heading, I have some text, and I have my video, and I have my resources. Now, I think one of the problems that we tend to do is we tend to overcomplicate things. We want to have it very, very fancy. I always remember when I was teaching Microsoft Office products with the likes of Word, I used to always tell my students, get the text down and then look at formatting it, etc. This is the same with membership sites. Get your membership site built and then look at formatting if you want. A lot of the times people aren't even going to notice if you have really intricate formatting. So this is what I like about memberskit, that it's easy to use. So here I have all of the information. Now I can design any page I want by just clicking and dragging any of these things out here. So I'm going to put a box in here. I'm going to add a color. I'm going to just click there. I'm going to say insert color box. And I put this box in here. And then what I can do is if I right click on the box, I can say that this should be at the back. This, then I just need to go here. So this is like layers, and I can say this has to be at the top. And the box is up there. Really simple. Then what I would do is I would save this, and I would also decide, let me move myself here, I would decide when I wanted this to show in order to drip feed content. So I would show this on day, whatever it may be. Okay. Now I'm going to exit that because I don't want to save it. And what I did was I created one page, and then I used this functionality here to copy that layout to all my other pages. And that allowed me to very, very rapidly create my 12-month membership. Now if I go back to memberships here, what I can do is I can change all of the settings here, and I can actually see the stats of that membership. So I can see how many people have logged in, how many members there are, the last time they logged in, etc. let me just go back to memberships here. So let me show you how easy it is to create a new membership. I go in here, I give it a membership name. So I call this test membership. I can decide to allow signups or not at the moment. I'm going to allow. I would choose a logo here that I can actually match. So let me just see if I can quickly find a logo. And let me just choose this one here. So I choose this. A texture if I wanted, so this kind of background here. Let me move myself back here. Copyright notice. Now, secure sign-up, what does that mean? Well, this I really like. If you set it to secure sign-up, only people who have purchased through JBZoo will be allowed to sign up because it sends tokens. If that is not present, well then what's going to happen is people won't be able to sign up. They'll get an error message. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to say secure sign up no. Now, MyMailit, if you're using MyMailit, which is Brett's email software, which I also use and will be reviewing, you can integrate the sign up information directly into your mailing list, which is really useful. So they sign up for a free account, they automatically get added to your mailing list. If you have a support email, you put it in here. If you want GDPR compliance, you put it in here. And then you put the sales page in here. So I go to create new membership. I go here and it gives me two URLs here. This is my sign up link. So if I just copy that and if I open up a new browser window, I now have the URL where I will actually sign up. This is my graphic that I put in. This is my full name, my email address, my create password. Now, if I had set this to secure sign up, if I went to that URL, if somebody copied that URL, it would come up and say access denied. So that's a useful thing to have. If you already have an account, you click here. Again, you see that the logo comes up, and then I would click on members login. And that is it. It's really simple to create your membership sites. So you just give the URL of your sales page, then on your JBZoo, or you could use it through PayPal, you put the return URL as the sign-up form, either secure or not secure. Secure being that it checks to make sure they've purchased through JBZoo. And then you start creating all your pages. Now, with the uploads, what you would do is you would click on uploads, you would upload new, and then you can upload a file here. And that allows you to upload any files so that when you have your membership here, like if I just go in here, I create a new page, what I can actually do is I could create a button for a download. So I click on the button, it says link URL. I would put in the link to my upload. So I would just put in my upload.com, and then my button text will be download resources, and I create that button, and that is my download button created. So what you can see is that this is very simple to use, very intuitive, and I've actually found that I've been more productive with my membership sites since I started using this than I have been before, because you can focus on the task at hand. You don't have to be worrying about what do I do, how do I do this, do I need WordPress, do I need this plugin, etc. How do I lay things out? It's very drag and drop, and the page builder here is basically the same page builder that Brett uses in a lot of his software, so it's very, very easy to use and to move things around. Any negatives about this? No. I think the only negative that people may see is what happens if something happens to Brett. Everything's on his server. But you see, the great thing is he can push updates and you don't have to worry about updating your WordPress plugin or anything like that. And everything is controlled from his server. As I said, Brett has been around a long time. I don't think he's going anywhere. I'm giving this a definite 10 out of 10 for ease of use. Now, on the front end product, you get 5 membership sites that you can create, and he also provides you with some done for you content so that you can just upload the videos and create the site. There is an OTO, an upsell of, I believe it was $67 in January 2019. That was the current selling price. And that allows you to have unlimited sites, which I do recommend because once you start, you want more and more and more sites. So in total, you're talking about probably maybe $130 to get the full experience with unlimited sites. I think it's definitely worth it because I think if you can create some small ticket sites, anything from $5.99, even $1, but $5.99 to $9.99, I think people will appreciate it and they will go for this. So hopefully you found this review useful. Make sure that you sign up for my review emails and I'll talk to you very soon.